Welcome to the Nebraska Pork Producers Capital City Ribfest, being held outside Persing Center in downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. Enjoy Lincoln.net, Lincoln's entertainment website, in cooperation with KTGL.com, the Eagle 92.9, present Ribfest 2012, live streaming around the world. Ribfest is the largest and most popular summer event in downtown Lincoln, and we're proud to bring you this exclusive event. There's still time to text your friends and let them know they can watch live right now. Throughout the next 3 hours, we'll be bringing you a live performance from Ribfest Soundstage, featuring one of Lincoln's favorite bands, the Wheatones, with interviews from some of the best barbecue in the world. Texas style, from the South, Australian, Memphis, and Southwestern barbecue, all without leaving Lincoln. And we'll even meet and talk with a bunch of great people in attendance. And you'll be able to see all of it live tonight. Now, host of the morning show that rocks on 92.9 The Eagle, here's Scott Kay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first ever 92.9 The Eagle live video webcast from Ribfest 2012. We are so happy to be here. I want to thank, first of all, my boss Gary for allowing us to do this thing out here live at Ribfest 2012. Man, we are having a blast here tonight. We have got a great crowd here this evening. You're going to be entertained tonight, throughout the night, with interviews from our rib vendors. Tonight we have Awesome Aussie, all the way from Australia. Matter of fact, I had one of their sandwiches today. Check this out, beef brisket, then bacon, ham with cheese on a bun. It was so sinful, it was awesome. That's why they call them Awesome Aussie. Desperados here tonight. We have Porky and Beans out of Florida, Desperados out of Ohio, Willingham's from Tennessee, Howling Coyote out of Chicago, Johnson's Barbecue out of Chesapeake, Virginia, the Texas Rib Rangers, you know where they're from. So it's time to get your grub on right down here at Ribfest. Hey, if you're watching our video webcast tonight and you want to come down and be a part of it, you could be dancing, get on our video webcast tonight. It would be so much fun to have you guys join us down here. It's only $4 to get in. Children 11 under are free. It's a great family event. 16th year now for Ribfest right here outside of Persing Center. And we want to thank Derek, and we also want to thank Tom from SMG Management for being the brainchild of this thing and bringing great live music and great barbecue from around the world and great live music from around the world. The sound stage has been graced by so many great artists. Matter of fact, the Eagle just 2 years ago welcomed the great Edgar Winter, and that was an awesome show. But tonight, you're going to be entertained by Lincoln's own Wheatones. Bunch of old guys, but they play great rock and roll, and a lot of guys have been in rock and roll business 30 years or more, so you're going to be really entertained by the Wheatones. So if you haven't seen them, stick around tonight on our webcast, and you're going to see some great fun tonight. And we also want to thank the Nebraska Pork Producers. Those guys have done a lot for not only us, but for Ribfest as well. Also Ground Zero, we got Ravenswood Wine, the Nebraska Lottery as well. We want to thank them for helping bring apart Ribfest each and every year. 16th year, and tonight we present to you the Wheatones live in a video webcast. So this first time we've done this, we're going to kind of be shooting from the hip tonight, having some fun. You're going to see kids dancing, adults dancing, little babies dancing, and you're probably going to see me doing some dancing too, because there's some really great music tonight. So thank you so much for joining our first ever video webcast live from Ribfest 2012. Tonight's presentation shot on 3 HD cameras. So you're going to see great audio and videos as well. So, and we are plugged right into the board, so the sound is going to be really good. And video, of course, with 3 HD cameras, you're not going to miss a moment of Ribfest 2012 and our presentation tonight of the Wheatones. So much fun here tonight at Ribfest. Now, I haven't eaten every single particular vendor tonight. I can only do one at a time, but maybe you want to come back tomorrow. There's still another full day tomorrow of Ribfest, so check them out. We're going to be, as a matter of fact, let's see, we do have time right now. Why don't we take a quick break and talk to some of the vendors from around the world, and we will go to them right now.
My name's Donna Rice, and I'm one of the owners, or the owner, of Desperados Barbecue and Rib Company. We are one of the only original ribbers to attend the Lincoln Ribfest. So we've been here 17 years, and we've been in business 24 years. We have a great variety of products. We have beef ribs, We have pork ribs, we have brisket, pulled pork, sausage, chicken, shrimp, so we can handle it all. And we have homemade macaroni and cheese. Well, we create our own tour. This is what our company calls our Wild West tour. We started off in Kalamazoo, now we're in Lincoln. Next week we split and do Davenport and Cheyenne. Then we go to Reno. Then we're going to go to a little one out in South Dakota. Nobody knows we're coming except for the event. So don't tell anybody. And then we're going to end up in Tulsa, and then we get to go back home. We used to have a restaurant, but it was very hard to maintain the quality of the food and the product and all of that in a restaurant and be out here in the road. So we just decided to do what was more fun. We use very reputable food and product purveyors. Here we're using Pegler Cisco, so we know that they have a good quality product. And he always contacts us, or we contact him to place an order, and he brings the products in here to Lincoln and then gives them to us. You know, you guys are in the heartland here, and you guys are a lot of farmers, so you know good products when you see it. One of the most popular products that we sell is what we call a Desperado, and that has a pile of pulled pork, a pile of beef brisket, 3 ribs, baked beans, and coleslaw. So you get to try it all?
Hi, my name is Dan Johnson, owner of Johnson's Barbecue from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Yep, a summer tour. We leave out in April and get back in October. I guess you could say summer. We go to California, we go out to Los Angeles, we go to Pleasanton, California, Fresno, California, Reno, Nevada, the biggest show in the whole country. We go to South Dakota, North Dakota, Lincoln, Nebraska, we go to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, we go to Cleveland, Ohio, we go to just about all over the country, these locations. We're going to Las Vegas this year, we do Tulsa, Oklahoma, we do Wichita, Kansas, we go all over the country. Well, I'm proud of all my product now, but I tell you, I'm most proud of my ribs. I grew up on a farm years ago, and I noticed a hog wallows on the right side. I cooked the left side of that joke and leave the right side for my competitors. So I cooked that tender side. You can take your teeth out and eat my meat. Oh, all right. Well, my preference is hickory with a little apple, but it depends on where you are. It's hard to get hickory occasionally. So I'll use oak, any fruit wood, apple, any type, walnut. Pecan is the best wood to use. You just can't get pecan wood all the time. Well, I've got a mild sauce. We've won Best Sauce in America 5 years in a row. I got a medium sauce for the brave, and I got a thermonuclear sauce to improve your cardiovascular system, your sinus, your pancreas, and your colon in less than 32 seconds. You want to try it? It's all mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. You bite it, it'll bite back, though. You know what? Honestly, doctors don't want it out. I can clear up any sinus in less than 30 seconds. You got all this medicine out here people are taking because they can't breathe. I can clear that problem up in less than 30 seconds.
Dennis Carino, Porky and Beans National Barbecue Cooking Team out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. We have won absolutely every award that are the most prestigious rib cook-offs in the country. We've won the Cleveland National Rib Cook-Off. We've done it 2 years. We've won it both times. This year, we had won Best Ribs, Best Sauce, and People's Choice, and nobody has done that in several years. So we were pretty proud of that. We went over to South Dakota, won, North Dakota, won, went to Bismarck, won all 3 categories again, went to Naperville, won. So right now we're sitting on 518 national titles. It gets more exciting as the years go by. This industry is absolutely growing. With the way that the cities are starting to comprehend, these are national events. This is not your mom and pop and cotton candy type of an event. this is one of the most prestigious events that a city could ever put on. And the reason why, you have the most expensive product that you can put out there. You're dealing in $3 and $4 pound products. You're dealing with something that you're starting with on a Wednesday night. And 24 hours a day, you're cooking non-stop. You put the freshest product out to your customers. They're not frozen, they're not hamburgers, you don't throw them on grills. It takes anywhere from 4 to 5 hours to cook your ribs. It takes you 12 hours to prepare your pulled pork and your brisket. Now that's serious cooking. So when you get done with that and you put that on the freshest bun that you have and you drizzle some of the best barbecue sauce you can get, I'm going to tell you, that's what makes great events. And that's why you see the lines of people that you do. I mean, that is the best of the best you're ever going to have. And that's what barbecue is today. And that's why you have the food channel. And that's why we do so many segments here on the food channel. Because it's what the hamburgers used to be, the rib industry is today. So we're selling thousands and thousands of pounds. And when it comes down to it, people look forward to that. There's only one time a year that you can come and have the greatest barbecue, and that's the week that we are in the city that we're going to be in there that week. And that means a lot. And that makes it fun.
My name's John Biak, and I own Willingham's World Champion Barbecue. Our home base is Memphis, Tennessee, and we have been cooking barbecue all across this country since 1981. So we are the oldest barbecue team out on the circuit. This is our 4th year in Lincoln, and we love coming to Lincoln. People in Nebraska know one thing, and that's barbecue. They know where to find good barbecue, and we've been just having a great time here the last 4 years. This is affectionately known as my 5th child. This is Charlotte, and Charlotte was built by my Uncle John, Mr. Willingham. Happens to be the very first patented barbecue cooker in the world. And the first one he built was built with his brother Ever in 1981. But it was in 1971, 10 years earlier, when he was flying back from a business trip in Saudi Arabia on an airplane, he drew up the idea for this cooker on the back of a napkin on the airplane. Okay? He kept that napkin for 10 years, and then in 1981, he and his brother built the first Wham turbo cooker. And then Charlotte here, it was my wife, Christy, whose idea it was that we should buy one because no one else in our family owned one of my uncle's cookers. And so in 1999, Charlotte was born, built by my uncle. Yes, yes. There's many members of the family. She has many cousins around the country, but we actually have 4 of the Willingham's cookers, and we give them all a name. That's why Charlotte is Charlotte. She cooks a little bit different than her 3 brothers that we have, and they're Wilbur, Arnold, and Cletus. Now we have Wilbur and Arnold back here in the trailer, and I'd be happy to take you back there and show you them. Now here we are back in the Willingham's kitchen, the inner sanctum, if you will. Wilbur here is just about ready to give up his load of ribs. They've been in here since about 9 o'clock this morning. And these 2 boys, they'll each hold over 100 slabs of ribs. And in fact, when we drop this ring here to the bottom, we can stick 3 100-pound whole hogs in each one of these babies. But this Wham seasoning is all that we put on the ribs. You can buy it at willinghams.com or at whambbq.com. But Wham seasoning makes everything taste better, and that's my Aunt Margie's line, Mrs. Willingham. You can put it on pork, beef, chicken, seafood. My kids sprinkle it in their macaroni and cheese. It's so good. So it really does make everything taste better.
Hi, my name's Paul Mackay. I'm the Awesome Aussie from Sydney, Australia, and right here we have Awesome Aussie Australian Barbecue Company here this weekend in Lincoln Ribfest. I think this is our 12th year here in Lincoln. It's a great event. We love to come out. The people are really take on this event, show up in good numbers, and they love to eat here. You know, the Australian barbecue concept, we're a fruit-based concept. We use apples, orange, pineapple, tomato in our mild sauce, and we use our raspberry and chipotle pepper in our sweet heat. And then for those who really like it hot, we have a blue flame, and that's what we say, it's hurt your friend's hot. It's the one you give to your friend because it's too damn hot for you. So we do shrimp off the barbie, We do beef brisket bacon melts. We do obviously pork spare ribs. We do shrimp off the barbie Australian style again. And we do pulled pork. And we make our own cornbread from scratch. We use corn and cream corn and some other secret ingredients. So we're pretty well known. Everybody comes out, has a combination. We usually see them have a sandwich on the first day, come back and have a combination plate the next day. And today's the big rib day. Everybody comes out for ribs today. We basically do a 12 or 14 show schedule every year. We travel from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Then we do a couple shows down in Florida in November. And basically this is a way that we can put our flavor in people's mouths and promote our sauces and seasoning. This is an environment where they can compare other ribs, other sauces to our products. And this is where they can pick up our ribs and sauces and rubs and stuff and take them home. That way they don't have to pay for the shipping. So it's a bonus for everyone. And guys have here use hickory, some guys use cherry wood. We use cherry and apple, other guys use hickory, mesquite, oak, mountain oak, peach, pecan, and all sorts of other flavors of woods. Realistically, the differences can be very minute, but they can be very major. Lots of smoke, a little bit of smoke, lots of sweetness, lots of vinegar, lots of spice. We try and put ourselves right in the middle. We like to do sweet and mild, base sauce, and if you like to add a little sweet heat or a little hot stuff, you can add that after the fact. Well, our sauces are traditional Australian style. They're fruit-based, and we've won a couple hundred awards for best barbecue sauce. Our raspberry chipotle is one of our favorite sauces at the moment. It has that sweet raspberry flavor right up front, and then you get a little vinegary, peppery zing from the chipotle pepper, and a little smokiness right at the end. So it's a well-rounded sauce. You get a couple different layers of flavor, and realistically, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to appeal to many positions on the palate, give it a great taste sensation for every customer.
I'm Bill Milroy, and this is my wife Barbara. We're Texas Rib Rangers. We're out of Denton, Texas. I've been doing competition barbecue for 35 years, and we've been traveling around the country doing Ribfest and barbecue cook-offs full-time for the last 20 years. Oh, I love Lincoln. The people.
They like meat.
They do, but this is a fun event. Pershing Auditorium puts on a fantastic event. They treat us wonderful, they take care of us. You couldn't ask for a better venue.
The weather's been great this year. The venue's great. It's the people running the venue that make it that much even better. I mean, they take care of you and they do everything they can to make everything as easy and as good for you as they can. Well, obviously Texas Rib Rangers. Well, I would say ribs would be the most popular. Brisket's real good. We only do one Ribfest a year, and this is here in Lincoln. The rest of the year we're cooking in competition-style barbecue like they show on TV with pitmasters and stuff around the country. And she does extremely well with side dishes, desserts. We have the top barbecue sauces and seasonings in the world. We've won 71 national and international world titles with our barbecue sauces and stuff. And we've won first place in 3 world championships. Well, we set up like we do at Ribfest at the other events and sell to the public also. And we compete at the same time on separate cookers from what we're doing the vending with. And we do 20-25 events a year this way.
My name's Ed Letkowski. I'm with Howlin' Coyote Barbecue from Chicago, Illinois. We're Southwest because we're from the southwest side of Chicago. Also, it's basically our recipe. Our spices, for our dry rub that we put on the ribs to marinate, you know, they have a southwestern flair. And we also use our sauce. We have a Kansas City type sauce, which we use on our ribs in the final minute. I'm what they call a meat carny. And we travel state to state. We do a lot of these Ribfests. We do competitions. I beat everybody that's here at least once, and they beat me a couple times too. So, but yeah, we travel around. We bring our product to different communities so that they can have the best there is. I've been here, I think, about 7 years. I've been doing the Ribfest since 1989. It's great. It's one of my favorite. The people here are great. You know, they have good entertainment. The last 2 years we've had good weather even. Usually it's very hot, but people always come out and it's well attended and we enjoy it.
I'm Jane Reeson, Domestic Marketing Director for the Nebraska Pork Producers Association. Our involvement in Ribfest is extensive. It's a primary promotion for us every single year and has been since the inception of Ribfest for 16 years now. Ribfest has grown exponentially every year. It's one of our major flagship events. It's a great event for us because it allows us to get in front of Nebraska consumers in a couple different ways, both just as general consumers who love to eat ribs, and it also is a great event, a great way for us to show Nebraska consumers, Nebraskans in general, just what agriculture means to Nebraska. Yes, we have. I mean, the relationships that we've had formed with not only the rib vendors, but also the folks here at Pershing, they've all become lifelong friends, and so it's just been a great experience all around.
All right, hey, I'm Tom Lorenz. I'm General Manager here at Pershing Center. Work for SMG. I've been here about 16 years, and consequently, that's how long we've been doing Ribfest. Derek Anderson and I, when I first got here, we were challenged to put together a great festival, and we visited some Ribfests, and then we took the best of what we thought. And we said if we were going to go to a party, what would it be like? And so we brought together some of the best rib vendors in the country. We talked to people all over who were doing those. We picked the best from each one of the groups, brought them here. They've been here in Lincoln now, some of them 13, 14, 15 years, and it's been great to work with these guys. These guys are the best. They come in, they know what they want to do with their meat, they present it right, they're all characters, they're talent. You know, we have a meat rib festival that happens to have some music and some other things going on. And I think that's really what's helped us keep it very focused over the years. It's been a meat festival. We've moved some things around here down on the center. We finally got the stage to where we could have the Capitol in the background. We love that look. We've had some great acts here over the years too, and some really good bands. But people just love it. They come down, spend some time with their neighbors. We've had people bring in birthday cakes and celebrate birthdays. They celebrate anniversaries. We've got people that travel the interstate to make sure that this is the stop that they do every year at Ribfest. So we've really been blessed. It's just been a great event. We love what we do. We love that we can get 30, 35,000 people here over a weekend that spend some time outside. This year the weather broke just perfectly. So it's just been one great big happy 16-year-long party that we've been doing. We really do, you know, we get to know them, their family. We've seen their kids grow up and take over. You know, we've had a few vendors that have passed away, and it's sad to see that happen. But we've also seen a lot of them who their kids have graduated, gone on, but they always make it back to Lincoln to spend a little time. One of the rib vendors from Desperados, Lee Rice, he passed away. His daughter now just graduated from college. She's a teacher. She's looking to Lincoln because she likes it so much that she may come back here and teach. So we get to know these guys. We talk to them over the year. As they're traveling through, they stop by, and we always know things about them and their family. And so it's been a really, really pleasurable experience, as well as a great business experience with these guys.
Be right back to the Nebraska Pork Producers Capital City Ribfest after these messages. Enjoy Lincoln is proud to bring you this live streamcast from the Capital City Ribfest. And thanks to Pershing Center and SMG for giving us the opportunity to bring you this live event on EnjoyLincoln.net and KTGL.com. EnjoyLincoln.net is Lincoln's entertainment website. If it's happening, it's here. From food to festivals, drinks to dining, everything that's happening around Lincoln. Click EnjoyLincoln.net every day on your smartphone and computer. We're happy to bring you Ribfest, and there will be more. From Lincoln's entertainment website, EnjoyLincoln.net.
Lincoln's only classic rock, serving Nebraska at 92.9 FM and the world at KTGL.com.